of GTA San Andreas game has small and interesting tips. In this video, I found tips for the first 44 missions of the game. The first mission is in the beginning, where CJ returns to Los Santos after a few years from Liberty City to attend his mother's funeral. After the cutscene, we have to go to our neighborhood to start the mission, but we can't see the name of the mission. Let's see. If we get $10,000 and go to buy a house and save the game, we can see the name of the first mission.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Calling you, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me. Whoa, deja vu, I just been in this time before. Higher on the beat, and I know it's a place to go. Calling you, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me. Yeah.
In Sweet and Ryder's mission, if you go to Ballas neighborhood instead of going to the marked point on the map, you will encounter a funny thing. In the Big Smoke mission, in the cutscene, you see CJ putting his mother's photo on the table and looking at it and feeling sad. But if you look around the city, you will see that CJ's mother is one of the NPCs in the game. The Ryder mission is the only mission in the game where you cannot skip the cutscene. That's why most speedrunners blow up the Ryder's car in the first so that it becomes a fail mission so they can skip. In the Tagging of Turf mission, if we substitute fire extinguishers or cameras instead of spray, our mission will fail. In the Mission 9 in AK, the gun seller's t-shirt is red in the cutscene, but if you look carefully in the gameplay, you will see that his t-shirt is white. In the Sweets Girl mission, if we bring ambulance cars or police vans, the game tells us to bring a getaway car, but if we drive a police car, which is considered one of the special cars, go to the designated area, the mission will continue. In the High Stakes Lowrider mission, if you don't go to the red area and look at the car drivers, you will see that they are all from the Aztecas gang, but immediately when the mission starts, all the drivers will change to normal NPCs. In the Catalyst mission, if instead of going to the specified place, you zoom with the camera from a distance, you will see that the members of two gangs are looking at each other, and when you get close to the place, they realize that they have to fight together. In the Robbing the Uncle Sam mission that you go with Ryder to steal the weapon boxes, if all the boxes are destroyed, you have to cut this difficult mission from the beginning.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Going new, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me. Whoa, deja vu, I just been in this time before. Higher on the beat, and I know it's a place to go. Going new, and the search is a mystery. Standing on my feet, it's so hard when I try to be me. Yeah.
In OG Look's mission, if the mission fails and you start the mission again, you can skip a part of the mission. The Running Dog mission is the only Big Smoke mission in which we do not see a motorcycle. In the wrong side of the truck mission, when the train hits the car will explode, but if we kill the enemies before the train arrives, the car will not explode when the train hits the car. Just Business mission is the only mission from Big Smoke where there are no Vegas gangs and all the enemies are Russian mafia. In the Management Issues mission, in which you have to sink the Mad Dog Manager, contrary to the specified location, if you drive the car to a place with enough water, the car will sink. In the House Party mission, all the cars behind which the Ballast Gang is entrenched are bulletproof, and if you get them into the garage, you can use them. In the Gray Imports mission, you can kill your enemies in a cool way. If you shoot the boxes hanging in the sky, they will fall on your enemies and they will die. In the Reuniting the Families mission, if we have a sawn-off shotgun before starting the mission, it will automatically become a regular shotgun. In the Green Saber mission, the camera that Officer Pulaski gives us is different from the one in the game because it is for the beta version of the game. In the Badlands mission, if you replace the fire extinguisher and spray with a camera, the mission will not fail, but when we kill the target, it says to go and take the camera. The First Date mission, where we meet Catalina and go to steal, is the mission that has the same name as this mission in GTA 4. In the Tanker Commander mission, if you blow up the enemy car before reaching the specified location, After completing the mission, you can find the anti-bullet car next to the gas station. In the King in Exile mission, while talking to Catalina, if you die or get arrested by the police, when you want to start the mission again, the mission will not start, and we have to save the game once. In the first base mission, when CJ is looking for Catalina to steal, you can see Catalina hiding in the car in the cutscene. In the mission Against All Odds, the chest you see is very similar to the chest of saving the Tonys mansion in GTA Vice City. In the local liquor store mission, we can reach them in a good time before they reach their house. We can continue the mission and finish the mission, but if we are slower than one of them and follow them to their house, but if we don't go further than a certain limit, or if we know their place, we will lose the mission. Small Town Bank mission is the only mission in which local policemen ride motorcycles. If you don't know, these policemen only ride local cars. In their You Going to San Fierro mission, you can use the Molotov cocktail or control bomb, or even the Combine to destroy the Truth Farm. In the mission Wear Flowers in Your Hair, instead of using yellow square and triangle icons, unique icons are used for hospitals and police stations. In Mission 555W Tip, if we kill the D.A agent, our mission will not fail, and even his body will be found in the cutscene. In the T-Bon Mendez mission, you can kill 3 people with a rifle, but if you try to kill them with snipe or other rifles, only one of them will die and the rest will run away. snail train mission, you have to follow a reporter to Los Santos. If you are a little fast at the beginning of the mission, you can get on the train and hit the W button to go from San Fierro to Los Santos. Dear friends, if you like the video and you want the next parts of this video, be sure to leave a comment and like this video. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do this and activate the bell so that you will be the first to know whenever I post a video. Until the next video, God bless.